back to Hulk's Hobbies. I know it's been quite some time since I've put anything together video-wise. I have now run into a little bit more time recently, and so I'm taking some time to make a few videos. It is right now October in Kansas, which means it is archery season. So we will be doing some archery hunting. I have a couple of videos that I'm working on that will be posted throughout the next coming months. This is the first of those videos. Unfortunately, when I was out doing this specific hunt, I didn't have my GoPro with me, so I had to do it all on my phone, and that is going to be why the quality is what it is. But the goal throughout this season is to take videos, and we'll have several of these coming out of while we're out hunting. There will be videos of hunting with a bow, hunting with rifle, and primarily hunting with the crossbow is what we'll be taking out of the Barnett XP 400. We hope to find deer like the one on the wall behind us, but really we are out there just hunting for our meat because that's primarily what we eat here. So hopefully we can pick up something throughout the season. If not, we'll see what happens. But please join along for the upcoming several videos of hunting that we'll have, starting with this one today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. It's been a while since I posted any videos, but I thought it'd be time to start up again. I've got some extra time on my hands right now, so figured might as well try editing and throwing up some videos. I'm not going to be using the GoPro for this one. I forgot to bring it, so instead I'll be using my phone. So if the quality isn't that great, I apologize, especially if the sound quality isn't that great. It's a bit windy today too. If you haven't guessed it, it's archery season in Kansas, and I'm out here trying to see if we can get an afternoon deer walk in. I hunt mostly for meat. I'm not a big trophy hunter. I do have some nice sized bucks on the wall, but that's just because God's blessed me with them. I'm headed out in this public land here in Kansas to see if we can have someone walk by this afternoon. Really, it's early season. It's early October. The weather's finally gotten a little cooler. It's not cool today, but it's 63 right now, I think. So I'm gonna sneak out here, get to a spot that I like, get set up, and then see if we can't find something sneak by us. We're using a crossbow today. I've got the Barnett 400. It's a decent bow. I've got it all sighted in. I'll show some photos of the sight-in process on this video as well. If we see something, we'll take a shot. If not, at least it's a nice day and a beautiful area. Absolutely gorgeous through here. It's one of my favorite areas, right next to the lake. You can see down there. It's actually an eagle's nest right down that way. And then we're going to go through this field, head to the next field, see what we can see. Here we go. Talk to you later. There's a sizable deer trail that came out right here. And a spot we're gonna probably hang out right here. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's another deer trail or slew of deer trails right up here.
So let's go check that out, and then we'll come back and find a spot to sit. Alright, got myself set up under a big bur oak tree, and I'm looking out across the field here in front of me, and I have some brush in front of me with some shade and low-hanging branches, and I'm brushed in, so hopefully they don't see me. The wind is blowing into my face and going that way, so sprayed down with a lot of scent and little stuff. About 30 yards that way, 30 yards to my east, there is a trail that comes out there, and about 60 yards to my west is another trail, and if my pattern is right, I think they're going to come out and walk this way, or come out and walk that way. If they come out, they also are known to come from the north and work their way down, which might work out nicely, because the wind's blowing basically south to southwest, so into my face. I've got a fair amount of brush behind me, as you can see, but if you look over this shoulder, you can see I've got the field there, so I have an opportunity if something comes to take a shot that direction as well as out in front of me. I don't typically bring lines out with me when I do hunt in public lands, just because they're still visible, they still have scent on them, you can be spraying down. So I'm hiding in brush, using this tree as a back. Flashing glove, got some nice poison ivy on the tree next to me as well. But as long as no touch, it will be okay. So we're gonna hang out here, be quiet. We have 4 hours until dark, 4.5 hours until dark. And I'm hopeful that either something comes over the ridge, which is right over here. The ridge is right over there. We have something come out from right in front of us over here. Again, I'm not as well hidden as I like to be with the way the wind's working today. I kind of gotta just put myself where I can. It's a nice big oak tree, so hopefully that causes some cover. And I got some brush in my feet that will break up my silhouette. And I got the tree and brush behind me to break up my silhouette. I'm gonna put on my mask here in just a second, and I'll keep you posted as we go. So here we go. This is my 4th or 5th hunt out this year, and I hope to do a little filming of each of them. So it might be all one video of all the hunt throughout the year, or it might be snippets of small videos, kind of depending on how the hunt goes. So wish me luck. We'll see what happens. Alright, masked up, hanging out, waiting for things to happen. Right now, not much is happening. The wind has died down, which is a bonus. And I'm just kind of holding out to see what happens. Again, there'll be more updates throughout the day, throughout the hunt. And I do hear a jay going off in the distance, I think. And the old adage is, if you hear a jay, it's either letting the deer know that there's a man there, or letting a man know that there's a deer there. So we're gonna hold off and see, maybe a deer walking on us, or maybe it just knows we're here and it's letting every deer know with that siren call that it makes. So we're gonna be patient, wait and see what happens, and hopefully something walks in. If not, it's a nice weather day. Wind's coming back now. It's a nice weather day, and it's just a good day to be out in God's creation. So let's see what happens. Well, I'm not here for coyotes, but there's 2 coyotes walking in right now. And there's a chance that one of them isn't going to make it out if they walk all the way over here. Because no one likes coyotes. Going in the woods that way. Looks like it's walking away too. There it goes. We'll keep our eye out for them as they make their way over here. just on the hill here. That's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. Beautiful night, great day, saw many animals. We saw a couple coyotes, a handful of turkeys, saw a bobcat scoot by, many squirrels, as you always do when you're archery hunting. But no deer today, so we'll try again another day.
Well, you can't win them all. Unfortunately, we didn't see a deer during this hunt, but we did see many other animals. We saw those 2 coyotes that left and then came back. Then we also saw those 5 turkeys or so, all of which were giant toms with huge beards. Unfortunately, we don't have a fall season right now for turkey in Kansas, but that gives us good news for maybe upcoming spring. However, we didn't see the deer, right? And that's what we're out there to go after right now. It's not the end of the world. It's still early enough in the season. We're still going to be getting out there and hunting. And yeah, not every hunt we're going to see a deer, right? But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing as many animals as I did. And I really hope that you like the video and subscribe to the channel and just keep on coming back to see what other videos we post throughout the upcoming months about hunting, about preparing for hunting, and about what we may harvest. Thank you for attending. Thank you for liking this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Until then, until I see you again, God bless.